ladies and gentlemen, with the award show that is most likely gonna have me with a case of laryngitis in the morning, only known as the 6th annual 2020 Indy Awards. And for any of you out there who's been listening in this long with this award show for this year, we thank you, and you are an absolute trooper. We say it every single year, but we absolutely mean it for this year. And on another side note, we really need to hide those award envelopes away from Killer Cross so he can stop capturing the most interesting person of Insert Year Here award, because there was some pretty good nominees that deserved to win, but hey, what Cross says goes. And since I don't want to have to change my telephone number, my house, or anything else of my identification, or need to fake my death in any way, shape, or form, I guess Cross will win as long as he's a nominee for the most interesting person of the year. So that's forever? Yeah, that sounds like forever. But besides that little dilemma we have, folks, it's now time for us to go into the final award of the night, and probably one of the most important awards that we have up, which is none other than the MusicVillage Differencemaker Award, which is an award that we hand out to one or possibly two individuals that proved after a full calendar year that, just like what John Walsh would say at the end of America's Most Wanted, that they did make a difference, or like that group Need to Breathe, and to get my singing voice out, that I am a difference maker. So without further ado, Dan the Weatherman's due for the final time tonight. Can you please read the nominees for this year's MusicVillage Differencemaker Award? And wake up! Quit falling asleep! Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here are your nominees for the MusicVillage Differencemaker Award! That I got a feeling DJ Smokey's gonna change after tonight! New Legacy Inc. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, New Legacy Inc. The record breakers, the silly conductors of wrestling games, and not to mention people who have been a part of the American Cancer Society more often than less, and as of this past Royaliest of Rumbles, shattered a record that I thought they wouldn't be able to do, but hey, it's New Legacy Inc., and their fans are absolutely incredible, just like they are. AEW, aka All Elite Wrestling! Collar and elbow tie-up! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, All Elite Wrestling, now a part of the MusicVillage Differencemaker Award. And before any of you at home ask why, well, anybody who can start up their own wrestling company from nothing to being a part of TNT, a network that I thought I would never see a wrestling company a part of ever again after WCW, not only proved me wrong, but week in and week out puts on a hell of a show with 5-star matches on every single card of the night. And in a company where matches and wins and losses matters, keep up the great work, AEW. Only thing I can really say for now. Elena Mugden! The girl who gave up a cell phone for a whole year! Yep, Dan the Weatherman's due, and after weeks and weeks of confusion of did she or didn't she, we finally got an official report from Vitamin Water themselves saying that Dragon Spleen, her official name on Twitter, has officially won the contest. And she would say on Twitter as a rebuttal, it's the end of an era, but not the end of my story. This past year has changed my life, and I will continue to fight to make positive changes in myself and the world around me. So yeah, the fact that she was able to pull this off, gets her a chance to be a part of the Differencemaker Award as well. Especially seeing the fact that she's going to use some money for a couple of charities that she's going to give to in the future. So congratulations once again. You know, if we didn't say it enough. Johan Samson! Even though it looks like his name says Joan. Well, no matter how you say this guy's name, he was able to help out Dave Grohl to continue his performance in Sweden and continue to perform for the fans, only years later to get sing the song My Hero to not only fans, but by Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters himself. And since we weren't able to mention him 4 years back and we didn't know the guy's name, I guess this makes up for 4 years of not knowing the man's name, only for it to get a song sung after him by the Foo Fighters themselves, which is pretty cool. And with all those nominees read, I think it's time for us to find out who was this year's MusicVillage Differencemaker Award winner. So Dan the Weatherman Stu, if you will, from that golden envelope that we kept sealed for an entire year, please read the winner of this year's award winner. And as a matter of fact, we only kept that sealed for about a good 10 months. But either way, please read the winner. And the winner for this year's MusicVillage Differencemaker Award is, drum roll please, it looks like Dan the Weatherman Stu was right, and DJ Smokey's gonna have to change the award for next year, cause the winner of the MusicVillage Differencemaker Award is none other than New Legacy Inc. again! Congratulations! Oh my God. I had that envelope sealed. We didn't pick the winner. It was picked by you, the fans out there, and we sealed the winner up, and we didn't even look at it. And it was New Legacy Inc. Are you sure? Yep, Maestro's holding it up. It's definitely New Legacy Inc. Well, congratulations, New Legacy Inc., you big boys out there who's been entertaining people for well over a decade with your silly entertainment. And I can't wait to see what you do next to make a difference with the fact that you already have a freaking Royal Rumble named after you guys, a Battle Royal. Now you have an award named after you. So yeah, definitely congratulations on that note. And with that said, folks, it's just about that time for us to wrap things up here for this year's Indy Awards and bring it to an absolute close. But don't worry, if you miss anything, and I do mean anything, for this year's edition of the Indy Awards, you can catch it again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, now named the same, only known as MusicVillage Radio under the hashtag 2020 Indy Awards. And according to the Maestro, and it's something we completely forgot to mention, this is the first Indy Awards of the new decade. Wow, I completely forgot about that. It is, isn't it? And if you guys want to figure out other crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for next month's Month of Madness, like an award show that is breaking ground in more ways than one, you can go ahead and check it out on our YouTube/Twitter pages, still named the same, only known as COO Agent 012. And despite the theme name change, folks, the game remains the same. And as a little bit of another heads up, the Indy Awards will be available on YouTube most likely by, the middle of March? Yeah, the best answer we can give you. We got a lot to catch up with, folks. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, and especially from the bottom of our hearts, you the fans out there, for listening into this year's 6th annual 2020 Lethal Leap Year edition of the Indy Awards. And seriously, guys, stand up, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, or any honorary salute you can think of for going through this entire Indy Awards. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Tony the Tiger, a part of Frosted Flakes. Because we almost forgot to eat breakfast, so we're going to have a late breakfast today, and we're going to eat cornflakes for it. Or Frosted Flakes. Yeah, Frosted Flakes. You know, the PR department's giving me the thumbs up, and they got their spoons and bowls ready to go downstairs with me. Thanks, guys. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for doing that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys, and we can't wait to see what you got planned for next year's Indy Awards, and hope that you can get an award during that said award show. And speaking of people who need to get an award from the Indy Awards this year, we would like to thank our musical guest, none other than Technoact, with his song, Bounce in My Step, that was featured during the intro for this year's edition of the Indy Awards. And as always, Technoacts, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to hear what you got coming down the tubes next. And finally, last but not least, but most importantly of all, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for giving all those sweet video game hits, clips, tracks, high scores, or anything else we were able to mention for this year's Indy Awards and beyond for these 29 days of greatness. And seriously, guys, thank you for all of your creativity that you were able to bring out to the world. We were able to suck back in and bring out to the world and bring you the Indy Awards for this year, but it wouldn't have been possible without all of the things we mentioned with your games, tracks, and everything else you guys done. So keep up the great work, guys, and we can't wait to see you again next year with your cool and awesome games and tracks to mention for this show. And I guess with everybody possibly we can thank before Maestro gets the wrap it up box to get us out of here, I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the Maestro, which we thank, along with Dan the Weatherman Stu, which we really thank for being a part of this, and especially for the 29 days of greatness finally coming to a close with this award show of mass proportions, saying, they're great! But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire, and we'll see you guys next year for the 7th annual 2021 Indy Awards. But until then, folks, good night from the 6th annual 2020 Indy Awards.